this all about? What is this? It's black as pitch here. What am I supposed to be looking at? Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Offer a bid?
$5,000 a month.
$5,000?
Mrs. Bellancourt, that's your petty cash fund. We both know that. So maybe you cut out a facial or a body massage once in a while. You can afford it.
This relationship is old news. I haven't seen what's his name for more than 2 months.
You know, that's the funny thing about photographs. They capture a moment in time. But unless you've got a calendar in the shot, it's hard to tell when the pictures are taken. It's especially hard for a husband to tell. Shall we make payday the first of each month? Oh, Mrs. Bellancourt, don't bother crying to your friend in the pictures. He doesn't know anything about this. And if he were to find out, the price goes up.
Party here last night that I don't remember? Dad's full of crushed up beer cans.
Yeah, I was just about ready to ask you the same thing. Where'd all these beer cans come from? They're all over the place.
Oh, Nick.
What?
You don't think Murray's developed a drinking problem, do you?
Knock, knock. Anybody home?
Yeah, come aboard.
Yeah, I'll give it my best shot. Well, here are the cans that Murray asked me to collect. And you know something, at a nickel a pop, this could be the start of a very promising career.
It's got to be one of Murray's experiments. I mean, what else could it be?
What would he need the beer cans for?
Looks like you guys are gonna take it a little easy today, huh? A little fun, indie song.
Hey, Dooley, we're on a case, okay? The only thing I can think of is that the other ones are all squished, and these aren't.
Okay, guys, we've got to go, you cool cats. We got places to see and people to meet. And Dooley, my man, give me 5, huh? How are you?
All right.
Oh, hey, look, you brought me my cans. Thank you, Dooley. How much do I owe you for that?
$10, Bob.
$10.
Say, Boz, did you maybe join a street gang or something?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Murray, what's with the cigarettes? You don't smoke.
What's it to you?
Murray, is this one of your experiments? I mean, what's with all these cans around here? What are you doing?
Well, I'll tell you, Code. Actually, it is an experiment. You see, I'm working on image and masculinity, and that's why I need the cans, you see. But what's it to you?
Oh, I get it, Murray. This is your undercover mode you're in, right? See, we were hired to find this burglar that's ripping off the old ladies at the Malibu Beach Club, right? Now, we're going in his life.
Yeah, James Dean here is going to be covering the beach by pretending the mindful laws changed, right, Murray?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Here are your cans, Murray. Now, can we get out of here? I told the manager we'd meet him at 10:30. Let's go.
Yeah, well, I'll see you around, guys. Listen, good luck in catching that burglar. I'm sure you'll do it.
Come on.
Says you.
It's going to be a long case.
Yeah.
Long case. Very long.
So anyway, my parents are throwing this pretty big party for me here Thursday night at the club. And they won't know to invite you, so I'm inviting you.
Well, Candace, if your parents don't want me to come, maybe I shouldn't be there.
No, Byron, it's not because they don't want you there. It's because they don't know about you. Besides, I like to keep my personal life private from them. It's a lot easier that way. And, I can't tell them to invite you because it's supposed to be a surprise.
A surprise? Have you been practicing your astonished expressions? Oh, for me? Mom, Dad, oh!
Byron, will you please come to my birthday party? I can't imagine turning 17 without you. You're what makes it all so special.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. Come on, let's take a walk.
It's okay, Murray. Don't worry about it. There.
Sorry.
Here's your weapon.
Thanks.
Oh, look at this parking lot. Tell you, man, that thief's wasting his time ripping off jewelry. If I was him, I'd be working this parking lot.
You know, he's gonna have this party, huh? Cody? Cody!
Monkey, how are you? How are you? God, what are you doing here?
I work here. What's your excuse?
Oh, we're just visiting. That's amazing. I thought you dropped off the face of the planet.
Well, I sort of did for a while, but I've been back in town for almost 3 years now.
How's Jill?
Who?
Jill, you remember Jill, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Nah, she's history, man. I haven't seen her in like 7 years.
You mean to say you steal my girlfriend, then you dump her?
Hey, Cody, come on. She was nothing but trouble. I saved you. You know, you could have been stuck with her. The way I look at it, you owe me, pal.
She dumped you too, didn't you?
Flat on my butt.
Hi, I'm Candace James.
Hi.
It's always fun meeting friends of Byron.
Ah, thank you. Hey, you guys, come here for a minute, will you? Come here. This is Byron Monk. Byron and I shared a place together the first year I was back from 9. These are my partners. Nick Ryder, Murray Basinski.
What are you serving, Dad?
These guys took your place.
Yeah, so you're the guy stuck with him now, huh? Hey, does he still panic every time somebody gets fingerprints on the furniture?
Well, he really doesn't panic, Byron. He just lets out a small moan.
All right, wait a minute. I can see where this is going. No roommate stories.
Hey, what about you and the Harper twins, huh, Cody?
Harper twins?
I didn't
Never
know they
told
were
me about the
twins.
Harper
I didn't know.
Twins?
Hey, haven't I seen you around somewhere? You a member of the club here or something?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Actually, Murray's kind of a famous guy. Maybe you've seen his face on some magazines because of video and electronic work he does.
So who you guys visiting?
Oh, Fred Cushing, the manager.
Yeah.
Oh, Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I'll take you over to his office, okay?
Sure.
Yeah, come on, it's this way.
Okay.
Hey, I can't believe it, Cody. I mean, how long has it been, huh?
Talk about it.
I felt too old. Unbelievable. You look great, yeah. Up here.
All right, gentlemen, here's a list of the items that have been stolen thus far. I was only told of Mr. Lawrence hiring you this morning, so forgive me if I appear a little uninformed. When I told him about the theft problem, he was very concerned, so apparently what happened is he acted on it a lot faster than I'd expected. Well, why not? He's the owner.
Fred, what I don't understand is why would Bud Lawrence go spend his money on 3 private detectives? I mean, no offense, fellas. When I'm out there on the beach every minute of the day.
Apparently, Byron, Mr. Lawrence felt that you had your eyes on other things.
Fred, I am a good lifeguard. It's not all suntans and pretty ladies, you know. Anytime that you want to switch jobs, you just let me know. I'll make sure nobody gets in the water.
Thank you, Byron. You've made your point. Now, you excuse us, please.
Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Bye, Cody. Okay, Mark.
Don't mind him. His tan's probably peeling. It always ruins his day.
You want to tell us anything about this person we're supposed to be looking for, Mr. Cushing?
Only that he seems to be slick. Although I must admit that a lot of our members make his job a lot easier. God bless them, our older ladies. They're very careless with their things. We have lockers for them. We have safes to lock their valuables in, but they won't use them. Instead, they prefer to wear their diamond jewelry to sun in.
Why would anybody wear a diamond watch to the beach in the first place?
Because this is a place to be seen and compared. Although half our membership probably makes $1 million a year, so I've never really understood all the competition.
Well, Fred, if I could call you Fred, if you'd mind getting me a list of employees and members here, well, then I might be able to work a little computer magic and come up with something.
In the meantime, Mr. Cushing, Nick and I are your new lifeguards. Murray will work the beach. We should catch this guy in no time.
Terrific.
Yeah, no one else knows about this except yourself, Byron, and the owner, right?
Theoretically, no.
Theoretically?
Well, Byron is friends and very close to many of the people here.
Mr. Cushing, I've known Byron a long time. There's no way he'd blow our cover.
Not intentionally, perhaps, but then one isn't always responsible for what one says when one is asleep.
Sleep? Byron talks in his sleep?
Murray, just forget it. Okay, we'll explain it later.
Says you.
May I suggest that you gentlemen go out to the beach and get some of the official lifeguard gear and hit the beach? I'd like to have this fellow found as quickly as possible.
tell you, I know how a woman feels now when she passes the construction site.
Yeah, it's kind of unnerving, isn't it?
Oh, well, I guess you get used to it. Your old Byron seems like quite a guy, huh?
It's incredible, isn't it? He's always been like a magnet to women.
Yeah, I guess that's why you stopped being his roommate, huh?
Hey, I had my share too, you know.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Listen, have you seen Macho Man Murray out here on the beach? I mean, what's with this new image of his, man? What's it all about? I don't get it.
I don't know. Maybe he's been seeing too many Marlon Brando movies.
Maybe.
Hey! Hey, help me! Hey! Help me! Help me! Hey!
What's going on?
Somebody's in trouble out there.
Hey, we gotta go in. Nick, get the rest of your can.
Bro, you stay here. Let's go, Byron.
Here, I got you.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Come on, man. All right, easy.
Okay?
You okay, man? Huh?
Cody, what happened out there?
That guy tried to kill me.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Now, what makes you think he was trying to kill me?
Because whoever he was obviously trying to get the attention of the lifeguard, which would normally have been you.
Well, then how come he didn't back off when he realized it wasn't me?
Well, with the waves and everything, it's hard to tell the difference. I mean, he probably thought he had the right guy, Byron.
Question right now is, why didn't this guy get you?
Well, we're still sort of trying to figure that one out.
No, Nick, I don't think that's what he means. What he means is how come it was Cody out there saving this guy instead of me? That's what you're getting at, isn't it, Fred?
You are the lifeguard here, aren't you, Byron? That is why we pay you, isn't it? These guys are here to find a thief. I hate to think that they have to do their job and yours.
Wait a minute. The only reason that I spotted the guy first was because I was on the beach looking for
That's
Murray.
right. The minute this guy started yelling, Byron was out there. And
Nick, no. I don't need anybody to defend me. My record here speaks for itself.
You're getting careless.
No, I'm getting out of here. That's what I'm getting.
Great. Looks like it's time to close the beach for another one of Byron's extended coffee breaks.
Don't close the beach. You still got us. We ought to be able to handle watching for swimmers and thieves at the same time, right?
Yeah, should be no problem.
I really appreciate that, God.
Look, Mr. Cushing, if Byron does this a lot, why don't you just get rid of him?
Oh, I've tried. Believe me, I've tried, but the owner won't hear of it. Byron pulled him out of a heavy surf once and saved his life, and Mr. Lawrence has never forgotten it. All in all, in general, Byron's a pretty good lifeguard, but he's got an attitude. He thinks the world owes him. And I also think he takes advantage of the owner's loyalty to him.
Come on, let's get back to work. We'll let you know if we turn up any. Hey, Buck, here.
See you later, Cody.
Buck, wait a minute, will you? Go.
Hey, Cody, I told you, I'm out of here, man.
What do you mean, you're quitting?
No, I'm not even giving Cushing the satisfaction. Let him sweat it out. Hey, but do me a favor, will you, Cody? Make sure he clears the beach. I didn't hear him make an announcement.
No, don't worry about that. Nick and I are going to cover for you.
No, man, I don't want you guys doing that. I'm telling you, this is the only way to teach this guy. He thinks he can lay all of his grief on me. Well, forget it.
What are you trying to teach him?
Cody, please, just make sure he clears the beach, will you? Don't kowtow to it.
I'm not kowtowing to him, Byron. I volunteered to cover for you, okay? Why should all the club members have their fun cut short just because you got a hot temper?
Cody, let's not get into this stuff, okay? I mean, we haven't seen each other for a long time. I'd kind of like to go through one full day without having an argument with you,
All right,
too.
look, I'm not arguing with you. I just think you're blowing everything out of proportion.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, wait a minute. You're the one with this crazy story about somebody trying to kill me. If I were you, Cody, I'd be looking over my own shoulder, not worrying about somebody else.
Nobody's coming.
Hey, don't work too hard, anybody?
Hi.
Ciao.
Wasn't even worth that much, except in sentimental terms. My dad gave it to me just...
What's going on?
Oh, another theft.
Oh, we got something else stolen.
I can't believe it. It was just a small gold chain with a tiny little heart on it. Why would anybody take anything like that?
Well, miss, why did you take it off your wrist in the first place?
Because I was putting suntan oil on. I didn't want to get it dirty.
All right.
I just slipped it under my sunglasses for 5 minutes until I rinsed my hands off.
Okay.
Listen, dear, is it possible that you might have lost it?
I have looked everywhere. It's gone, and someone stole it.
Tell you, man, whoever this thief is, he's good. And I've been watching these people like a hawk all day, and I haven't seen nothing, not a thing.
Oh, me too, partner.
Look, let's just finish out the day, and then tonight we can go over the employee membership list. Murray, you think you can get something out of your computer with that?
Oh, don't sweat it, big man. Me and the machine are tight. Later.
Was that a yes?
Well, maybe, maybe not. I can't see why any of the club members would have a motive for suddenly stealing. You got no mortgage, foreclosures, no credit card debts, or nada.
What about the employees?
Well, Nicky, the problem with your employees is your access. All these thefts took place on the beach, and none of your employees work on the beach except for the bartender.
Yeah, and he's got his hands full.
Did you guys happen to notice the watch that Byron was wearing?
What about it?
Well, I was surprised to see that a guy on a lifeguard salary could afford a Rolex. An 18-karat gold Rolex.
What are you getting?
Nothing. Nothing.
Come on, say it. You think Byron had something to do with these thefts, don't you?
Well, look, Cody, I'm just throwing out some ideas here. I mean, I know the guy was your ex-roomie and everything, but hey, let's face it. I mean, the guy's kind of flaky, you know? And we already sort of suspected somebody tried to kill him. Now, what I'm saying is that maybe it's got something to do with the thefts.
Man, you got this whole thing figured out, don't you?
No, I don't have the whole thing figured out. Look, forget it, all right? Forget I mentioned that. We're just speculating here, okay? Just forget it.
Cody, Nick was only trying to help the case.
I know that, Murray. I know that. It's just... Byron is a friend of mine, you know. We had some good times together. I'm just worried about him.
I know you are.
Anyway, the point is, Nick, I noticed the watch, too.
Well, hey. Why don't we just go and talk to the man, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I got his address. We just look him up and get some answers, huh?
It's a good idea.
Come on, let's go.
Nick, sorry about that. I didn't mean to lose it like that. It's just, like I said, I'm worried about Byron.
Listen, don't worry about it.
Thank you. Come on.
Wait. No, I want you to check something out. Look at this.
Man, what it means to be one. What is this?
Yeah, well, look, I think this magazine has got something to do with the way Murray's been talking lately. Wait a minute, let me find it. All right, right here. Masculinity often manifests itself in the way a person talks. The number of words per sentence is in direct proportion to the amount of manliness affected in any given response.
Do you think this is why he keeps saying things like maybe, maybe not?
You got it, champ. That's on page 37.
Yeah, you don't think he's taking this stuff seriously, do you?
Come on, soldiers, let's get the let out. We're not riding a gravy train, you know.
You're right. That's a dumb question. Oh, my main man. Let's beat feet.
Yeah, that one's on page 42.
Byron? Hey, Byron? I don't think he's home. Let's check around back.
I'm not sure.
See what? How can you guys see anything? It's pitch black in there.
Take the front, I'll get the back.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute, guys. Okay.
Me.
Well, it's not your typical cat burglary.
What's going on? Melissa? What are you doing here?
Do you guys know each other?
Yeah, this is Melissa Bellancourt.
Oh, yeah, I know you. You're a member of the beach club, right?
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Byron, we thought somebody was breaking in.
Yeah, we did. We're sorry.
Melissa, what are you doing here? What's wrong?
Oh, you are a real jerk, Byron. You know that?
Well, what is this? I'm totally confused here.
Oh, you're confused. Oh, you make me sick. Listen, would you like me to make the payment directly to you and save a stamp on mailing it to your friend?
What payment? What friend? What are you talking about?
Excuse me, just for our sake, would you please tell us what's going on?
Listen, where do you keep the camera hidden, Byron, huh?
What camera?
The camera you use to photograph the married women that you sleep with and then blackmail them. That camera, dear. Now, do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I have no idea what she's talking about. Guys, I tell you what. Why don't you guys see if you can find the camera, okay? Why don't you take a look? Start the bedroom, see what you can find?
Sure.
All right. Hey, Byron, who installed your smoke alarm?
Looks like a wide-angle lens.
I don't know. What?
It's a fake alarm. Just put here to hide the camera lens. Whoever lives upstairs is pretty interested in your bedroom activities.
You're on candid camera, pal.
All right, thank you very much. Well, according to the manager, the apartment upstairs is leased to a corporation.
Well, I can tell you the name of the man who met with me, if that's what you want. His name was Edward Steiger.
Steiger, I know Steiger. He's a PI.
PI? You mean like a private investigator? One of us?
No, Murray, he's not one of us. He's more like something you find under a rock.
Well, wait a minute. I've never heard of this guy. I mean, what? I haven't. Why would he pick me out? Why would he put a camera in my apartment?
Well, my guess is probably somebody hired him to follow someone, a wife, you know, and maybe it was someone you were with.
Well, he caught you hanging out with wealthy women, Byron, and decided to cash in on it.
Mrs. Bellancourt, is it possible that your husband hired him to follow you?
Oh, I doubt it. My husband is a very sick man. He had just suffered a massive heart attack right around the time I met Byron. I guess I was lonely. Obviously, I picked the wrong man for companionship.
Hey, wait a minute, Mel. I had nothing to do with
Oh,
this.
shut up!
Nothing. I mean, would I be standing here talking to you if I did?
Well, look, now that we found the camera, why don't we just go close in on this guy?
Well, that's a wonderful idea, but how are we going to do that?
Hello.
Mr. Steiger, this is Melissa Bellancourt.
Now, isn't this a wonderful surprise? What can I do for you, Mrs. B?
I'd like to propose a deal. It could mean a great deal of money to you, provided you never bother me again.
I'm listening.
Now, the truth of the matter is that Byron Monk dumped me for another woman. And I've never quite gotten over it. And she's married, of course, and she's rich. She's much richer than I am.
I'm liking this proposal more and more.
Well, I thought you might. Now, I know for a fact that they're going to his apartment tonight, and if you were to get some pictures, well, they'd be worth a lot more than $5,000 a month to you.
No problem. You've got yourself a deal.
Set up.
Great. We're gonna nail this guy.
I hope you do.
Believe me, Mel, I want this guy just as much as you do.
Grow up, Byron, for heaven's sakes, would you? Thank you, gentlemen. Good night.
Murray, why don't you and I walk Melissa out to her car? Come on.
Oh. Yeah.
See you later.
Right.
Pretty crazy stuff, huh, Cody?
Yeah, Byron, pretty crazy.
Hey, Cody. I mean, you believe I didn't have anything to do with this, don't you?
Yeah, I believe you.
I hope so, man. Because I would never do anything like that. I mean, I like to have a good time. You know that. You lived with me. But this stuff, no way. I mean, I would never use anybody like that.
I believe you, Byron. I know you wouldn't. She's a married woman.
Well, hey, I don't know the marital status of every woman that comes on to me from the club. I mean, these things happen. Like Jill.
That's a nice watch you got there. Where'd you get that?
Melissa gave it to me.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Get some sleep, huh?
And then late yesterday afternoon, Mrs. Wambledorf lost her ruby necklace and her husband can't find his watch. Gentlemen, this is getting out of hand.
Hey, guys, I think I may have found the thief.
A dog?
Yeah, you see, I was walking along the sand with my metal detector here, and I happened to come across this watch. I said to myself, Murray, this looks like a watch that a thief may have accidentally dropped. Because, I mean, a thief would want this. It's got
Murray,
diamonds
look,
in
get on
it's
with
made
it.
out of
Will
gold.
you tell us why you think Rin Tin Tin here is a jewelry thief?
Oh, well, that's easy. You see, what I did was I accidentally dropped the watch myself, and Fido came along here and picked it up and brought me right to this spot.
Well, could he be burying the stuff like they do with bones?
Oh, no way. Come on. Are you serious?
Well, now, wait, he does hang around the club a lot, and I know he's a friend to a lot of the members, and our kitchen personnel feed him.
Well, what are we supposed to do? Interrogate him? Take his paw print or
No,
something?
why don't we dig around the sand for a while? You know, what can we lose?
Murray, can you get the dog out of there?
Oh, sure. Fido. Hey, you must be getting close, because he's whining.
Say, if I find a steak bone, I'm turning in my investigator's license.
Hey. Man, this is one hell of a steak bone.
I don't believe it. Mr. Cushing, when you hire the Riptide Detective Agency, sir, you hire the best.
So you're coming tonight, right, Byron?
Huh?
To my party, here at the club.
Oh, yeah, I'll be there. Hey, watch it. Easy. No horseplay now.
Well, good, because I made sure my friend saved a seat at my table for you.
Candace, I'll talk to you later, okay? I got a lot of things on my mind right now.
Okay, I'll see you tonight.
What do you think? You think the guy moved out or what?
You want to leave his camera here? I doubt it.
Boy, Steiger sure doesn't need much to live on, does he?
Well, this camera isn't controlled from here. You see, it's like a security camera. Even though the camera is here, the actual viewing is done someplace else.
Well, Murray, you leased this apartment through a corporation. He can't be traced, can he?
Well, actually, Nick, I think he can be traced. I mean, the way he's got this thing wired, he's got to be staying in this apartment complex. In someplace pretty close, my guess. Wait a minute.
Yeah?
Yeah, you see the way this cable goes?
Murray,
Running right out
Murray,
the door here.
listen.
What?
So if we follow that cable, we'll run right into Steiger, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't give us much time, does it? Byron's going to be bringing Lizzie back here around about 7 o'clock. Now, we got to catch this guy in the act or we're out.
Well, let's go. All we got to do is follow the cable right outside that.
All right.
Hey, oh, wait a minute, guys. What do you want me to do? Should I just sort of hang loose and be tough?
Oh, yeah, Murray, why don't you just hang loose and be tough in here and keep your eye on things?
You got it.
That's a cut, Steiger. The show's over.
He's headed that way, Cody. I see him, Nick.
I think they got him.
I got him. All right. Get him over here. All right. Get him. Hang on to him. Yeah.
Well, Steiger, I guess your movie career got cut a little short, huh? Come on, let's get out of here.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Who is it?
Nobody's there.
Good. Why don't we just leave it off the hook?
Byron, you in here?
Yep, but not for long.
Lizzie told me what happened to you last night. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. By the time I hit San Francisco, I'll be even better.
What are you talking about?
The LA chapter's over, Cody. I've been here 3 years. It's time to move on.
Byron, somebody took a shot at you last night. You've been tied up in a blackmail scam. You're gonna have to help the cops.
Oh, Cody, I gave the police everything they needed. They don't need me anymore.
I don't believe you. Don't you want to find out who tried to kill you?
Pick a husband. Pick a boyfriend, a brother, a father. Between the blackmail scheme and my normal social activities, the field's wide open, Cody.
Cut the bull, Byron. This isn't funny.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Boy, I think it's hysterical. That's why I want to get out of here now before things go serious on me.
Things are already serious for you, Byron. They've been serious for a long time now, but you can't see that. You don't want to quit being a 19-year-old college kid.
Spare me the grow-up speeches, will you, Cody? I heard enough of them when I lived with you.
You haven't heard a damn thing, Byron. You never do. You're a 33-year-old infant. You don't care what you do or who it hurts. You've never been able to commit to anything for more than 10 minutes. It's finally catching up with you.
Okay, Mr. Family Man. Where's your wife? Where's your kids, huh? I mean, don't stand there ragging me about my inability to settle down because...
Don't you give me that! I had my shot at it once. You blew it for me.
Oh, so that's it, huh? That's what's getting at you. It's Jilly, isn't it? After all these years, I mean, even though you know if it hadn't been me, it was going to be somebody else because she sure wasn't going to be staying with you.
Yeah, that's the excuse I've used all these years, Byron, to go on liking you. But it doesn't work anymore. You know, women are not put here specifically for your personal convenience.
Oh, man, they're adults, Cody. They know what they're getting into. I tell them up front. I ain't into long-term deals. It's their choice, Cody. They can take it or leave it.
Yeah? What about girls like Candace James? What choice does she have? 17-year-old girl with her first crush on the man of her dreams here.
Candace will get over it.
Apparently she didn't think she would. She tried to kill herself last night. Yeah, right. Right after her big surprise 17th birthday party. parents found her on the beach. She was unconscious with an empty bottle of sleeping pills in her hand.
Well, maybe Candace had problems that nobody knew about.
Right. Like you. A friend of hers said you promised to be there last night.
Cody, I couldn't be there last night, and we had to be here to catch that guy. You know that.
Byron. Did you sleep with her?
Cody, I didn't know she was only 16.
You know, the real tragedy isn't Candace. She'll get over it. She'll be fine. The real tragedy is you. You're a dead loss, Byron. Guys like you never learn a damn thing.
Hi, guys.
Well, where are you going?
So I gotta talk to Cushing. Byron's quitting. He's leaving town.
Cushing isn't here yet.
Oh, yeah?
He's leaving town?
Yeah, that's what he just told me.
Well, maybe that's why Cushing's scheduling those job interviews.
What interviews? What are you talking about?
Well, Murray and I went in to ask him about this stuff that's going on with Byron, right? Well, his secretary said he'd be in later.
Yeah.
Well, then we checked his calendar. Now, the calendar said he's going to be interviewing people for lifeguard jobs this afternoon. Maybe Byron already told Cushing.
No, I don't think so. When I just saw him, it seemed like a pretty spontaneous decision.
Well, it looks like Cushing finally got his way. He's going to get rid of Byron.
Oh, something stinks here.
Murray, let's you and I go to Cushing's house. You know the address, right?
Yeah, I got it from the personnel files.
All right, what do you want me to do?
Go back inside, talk to some of the club members, see if Cushing has an alibi for last night.
You got it. Catch you guys later.
Yeah. Hi, Lizzie. Murray, who was that after?
Is something wrong, guys?
No, it's just a mistake. We were looking for Fred Cushing's house.
Well, now, wait a minute here. This is 1015 Malibu Canyon, right? Well, I'm sure that's the address on the personnel
The
file.
computer screwed up, that's all.
Oh, no, it
Don't worry
didn't.
about it, Murray. It's
No.
okay. Sorry.
Actually, you're half right, guys. Fred Cushing did used to live here.
Oh, you bought his house. Well, you did very well. It's a
No,
cute house.
Fred and I used to live together. We split up about a month ago and I started dating Byron. I guess they just haven't updated the personnel records yet.
Thanks, Lizzie. It's just a mix-up. Do you have Fred's new address?
No. Unfortunately, Fred and I didn't split up on very good terms. But, you might check at the club.
Thanks a lot. We'll check with you.
Sorry about it.
Okay,
Let's go.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, it's all starting to fall into place.
It is?
Yeah, Cushing's got to be the one trying to kill Byron, because he stole Lizzie away from him.
See anything?
No, nothing so far. Maybe we ought to just pick a place and hover for a while.
Well, he couldn't have driven much further than this point unless he was going 90.
Hey, Nick?
Yeah.
I got him. He's turning off the road down there. There's another car with him. What do you want to bet it's Cushing?
Yep. All right, careful, man.
Yeah.
Look, Fred, I was gonna call you when I got to Frisco.
took Lizzie away from me. I wasn't gonna let that happen. He had everything and wanted more. He wasn't gonna get away with it again.
He didn't. Hey, Murray.
Oh, hi, Nick.
Experiment over?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it sure is.
Get a lot of good data, did you?
Oh, yeah, I learned a lot, actually. Well, the first thing I learned was that nobody except an Olympic wrestler can crush beer cans with his palm. And the second thing I learned is that nobody, a wrestler included, should even care. I suppose you and Cody are wondering about my behavior in the last couple of days.
Well, yeah, it did cross our minds a little bit.
Well, I gotta be honest with you, Nick. It wasn't just me being undercover. I was trying to work on my image. You know, beef it up. I was working on those parts of myself that I thought were soft, you know, like the way that I walk and the way that I talk, the way that I emote, you know, stuff like that. Actually, I wanted to be a man.
Murray, you are a man.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And you are a man. Oh, hey, Cody. Listen, Quinlan told me that they finally got Cushing to talk, right? And they arrested his accomplice. You know, the guy who tried to drown you?
Good, that's
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just gonna take off for a while. That's right.
Where are you going?
Just out for a drive. I'll be back in a while.
Cody, would you like to have some company?
No, I don't think so, Murray.
Okay.
Listen, you guys. Are we like that?
Like what?
Monk. I was just thinking about Monk. That's all the way it was, and I was started thinking about us and the choices we make. It just kind of scared me.
Why? You think we made some bad choices?
What are we doing with our lives? What do we got to show for anything? Most of the time, we just make sure that we're surrounded by sun, beach, girls in bikinis. What is that?
You know what? I don't think anyone ever really wants to grow up. I really don't. I think most people fight it tooth and nail. Man, I know I do. See, Cody, the difference between us and guys like Byron is that we've learned that accepting responsibility for our actions doesn't mean we can't be a kid every now and then and have some fun. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's not a damn thing wrong with that. Byron just never understood that.
I just don't want to turn out to be like him, you know?
The very fact that you're worried about that proves that you never will.
You know, he's right.